What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are back over here at Joey's house. We are working on Gold Digger again today. You remember the last time we were over here, we got the motor installed, we got the tranny installed, everything hooked up. Since then, we've got a little bit more done to it. He's got the fuel return line hooked up, fuel rails on it, got a little wiring done. What else you got done to this thing?
Well, we did the supply line, so we got the Y, so we've still got to connect from the Y to the back of the fuel rails.
Intake's on it.
Intake's on permanently.
Steam vents on it.
Yep.
Today, we got a bunch of parts, guys. Got a bunch of parts in. We got the headers in. Obviously, the turbos are here. We've got the water pump. We've got the alternator brackets, timing verifier pointer. What else we got? That's pretty much it, isn't it? Idler pulley. Got the elbows and everything for the headers. What we're going to try to do today is get all those parts hooked up, get everything set on. We kind of set the headers up there and looked at what they would look like just to see where everything was going to be as far as the turbos and where they're going to be. It's going to be tight. We may have to rethink a little bit on that, but we're going to try to get the headers on, get the alternator on, get the water pump on, get all the front assembly on, get all that taken care of. Then we get that all done, we'll start mocking up some turbos and then kind of see where we're going to go from there. But we're going to jump into it, guys, take a look at some parts and see what we got. Already running into our first issue.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be tight.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to fit or not. I mean, at least I can take it out. You know,
Right. I mean,
I just want to see.
It's not essential to have that. Essential. I'm so sick of that. So sick of that freaking word. That and social distancing. If I ever hear that again, it's too soon. Yeah, we got right here, guys. It's going to be tight on this plug going in. But, I mean, I don't know. It may fit. Just may mention those wires. Like I said, it's not that it's something you absolutely have to have. I mean, once you verify timing, timing's verified. I mean, you just go off that. You don't ever have to have that there. But you bought it. Why not?
Yeah, I need to double check into that and see.
Just need to see what the routing of it is and that water pump, the spin.
Yeah, the spin. Actually, that's the thing that's concerning me.
Yeah, we've got this here, guys. You'll see here in a minute we get the water pump on, but the regulator being right there, he's got the water pump that actually has a snout on this side rather than over here like a normal stock pump does. So we're going to run into maybe a couple of issues on routing the belt. We'll find out here in a second. Hopefully that's not an issue, and hopefully there's a way around it. But, right. Obviously there's going to be a way around it. We're just going to have to kind of figure it out.
Yeah, that's the thing with any of these stuff we do. I mean, there's no pattern, there's no cutter of doing it, so it's just kind of, you have to go in there and...
It's bolt on, but it also means work on.
Exactly.
What was it Jeff said last week? One size fits most? I mean, that's pretty much how this is. Come down with it? Woo! It ain't hitting, but it's close.
That ain't gonna work.
How far's it gotta come down?
Look at the fuel rail.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work either. So you're gonna have to be on the bottom side of that. You may just have to shorten this stud a little bit. If you shorten that stud, you should be fine. Well, where's that arm? This idler arm.
Well, hang on to that. Yeah, see, it's gotta go back here. So hold that. Yeah, it's gotta go connect to here. You know what? I think I may have the wrong. I think it may go here.
All right, guys, problem avoided. We were in the wrong hole.
Hey!
Don't start it. But now we got plenty of room on the fuel rail here across. This right here is out of the way. We're still real tight here on this plug. I mean, you can get a fingernail between there. Not too concerned about that as far as functionality or anything like that. There's not a whole lot of adjustability on it. I mean, it's pretty much where it's going to be. As you would say, it is what it is. But other than that, I mean, so far, we haven't had any major hurdles. So we're going to get this on. What else we got to put on now?
That's really it.
It's header time now, isn't it?
It's the headers. Yeah.
So now we're going to grab these header guys and put the headers on. Then we can start setting up turbos and kind of seeing what we're going to have to do there, because that's going to be a chore. We thought we were going to have a little more room than what we initially thought we were going to have, but they're way up here towards the front, so we may have to actually run them back towards the back of the motor, towards the A-arms, kind of hang them over there. But we're going to get these headers on here and see what we got to work with. All right, guys, here's the last time we were over here. Remember we were saying they had these little flanges because we couldn't get the valve covers off of it. So we got these little flanges here from Saxon Rod Shop and had them weld all this up. nice pretty welds, everything's solid, and that pushes this out just enough to be able to get that
valve covers.
Get the valve covers off. I mean, it's only a little bit, but it's a quarter of an inch. It goes a mile on this thing because we're really tight inside this engine bay. It looks like we got a lot of room, but once all this stuff starts to get in here, it really gets tight really quick. Shout out to them, they did good work. Everything fits perfectly, so there we go. It's not as tight over there I thought it was going to be against that brake booster, master cylinder. I made us tight on that steering knuckle.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do here is take one of those out and then buy a shorter one, and because it's pretty tight.
Just move it up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't hit when it turns. Well, of course, you can't see if it hits when it turns right now.
Yeah, I think it'll be really tight, but I can take it and make these shorter and where they're more flush with the nut.
Right. Like I said, guys, it's tight clearances on everything on this car. I thought sunshine was bad. This is real bad. We got a little more room down here than what we thought, guys. This is what we're talking about. This little bolt right here. When this turns, I mean, I could get my finger between there. You don't want that hitting going down the track and not being able to turn. That would suck. Just a little bit.
Well, unless you keep it straight.
Well, unless you're going, if you're going straight,
it's like going to speed zone, and having the rail where you can't miss a turn.
Yeah, going towards the wall would not be a good thing. Guys, there we go. We are complete. Headers, water pump, alternator, pointer, idler arm, everything we need to start mocking up the turbos. All right, guys, we're ready to start trying to mount some turbos on this thing. Well, not mount them, but we're at least going to try to set them up here and see what we got as far as a mock-up. You can see right here what I was saying, how tight this is. And still getting into this, even though we moved all this up, which gives us plenty of room for all the accessories and the charge pipe and all that stuff, we're still running into an issue of being too close. This side over here is not as bad, but it's still going to be tight. It's still going to be real tight. So we're going to grab these and set them up here, and hopefully it's not too big of an issue. I mean, they're going on here. We know that. It's just how much work is it going to be. I think what we're going to do, more likely, is we're going to bring it out here and come back and try to set them over these A-arms. I mean, that's about the best plan we got right now.
Yeah, and plus that keeps the weight off the front of the car.
Yeah, it'll center it over the wheels. Keeps them just hanging out there. That gives you something good to brace off of, bring something up down here to be able to mount to. The only thing we got to be concerned about is make sure that everything can articulate and travel the way it's supposed to without hitting the turbo. So, without further ado, guys, we're going to get one up here and see what happens. All right, guys, we actually get this turbo up in here and take a look at it. The only thing right now is nothing's clocked the way you're going to have it.
Yeah. So it would really go to the inside. That's the closest way to that would be closer.
Well, yeah, but obviously the turbo's turned around the other way. Yeah, you just need to be able to clock it. But if you had that set it down there where you would think it would go. Yeah, if you can set it just like that and clock this to where it's turned underneath connecting. Like I said, if you can be a couple of inches up, you just may have to be out a little farther. Somewhere like right in there. I mean, obviously this will turn up and be out of the way. That'll give you more room too.
It's either that or you're gonna have to turn this. Make a weird U-bend to go back that way. Because if you tried to roll it over here, then you're really needing more stuff down on the bottom of the charge pipe. I mean, this is golden if you get that to fit there.
Right, which I don't think there'd be a problem. As long as we, just clock this, you have to clock this up or clock it down. I'd probably clock up here and then come around. I think that's going to be your easiest. Because I think trying to go down, you're going to be fighting that A-arm down there.
Well, if we do up and out, where are we going to put the wastegate on this? Because I was thinking the wastegate.
You have to put it down here.
Either that or put it on his.
Yeah, it'd have to come out of that pipe. Again, just kind of like it is on Philo, where they come straight out here. Mine are right here on top. Of course, if you got the charge pipe from that way, you can't do that. Yeah. But yeah, you just have to put it out here and then just go straight down, which gives you straight shot down here or out to there. Either way.
Yeah, I think the thing to do is get this connected to where it needs to be, and then just move the pipe around it.
Well, guys, you see the dilemma we are working with, and this is the hard side. So if this guy gets figured out, this side shouldn't be that big of a problem. Just kind of mirror it up. We're definitely going to have to bring them back. We're not going to be able to set them out here like we wanted to with those little elbow pieces.
Yeah, they're going to sit about right there.
That'll be in the next video, because that's a lot of fab. And we got to wait on piping to get out. We've got these elbows right here, guys. This is what they're going to be, going into here, and the turbo set on top of that. So we got some ways to turn these and to move those. Same ones I've got on mine. I've just got mine on the bottom. You can't see them, but this is what we'll actually mount to. So we got plenty of room to turn and move stuff around. Our thing is just going to be getting it to make that hard turn to be able to get it back that direction. That's going to be our main thing. I mean, you got something like that right there.
It's just we don't have the right. I don't have a 3-inch.
Right, you don't have the right pipe. We're trying to
To
do
do
this
that.
with a 2.5 versus a 3. And then we got to watch. Nice. We've got to watch what our A-arm does. We've only got about 3 inches of movement if it comes up to be able to clear the turbo. If this thing ever, you know, rides a wheelie and smashes the front end down. I mean, God forbid that ever happens, but you just never know. You know, track conditions and all that change, and they hook real hard. But we just want to make sure we give us plenty of room not to interfere with any moving parts. But with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We will catch you on the next one.